Hey guys, Jeff here. We are going to have some more Thunderbike trike fun today. I've got a couple of pieces and parts rather that came in here this last week. I've got the idle gear clamp and I have a drive gear for the O gauge, and I considered that if I can bore out that hole, we can make our own idle gear for the Thunderbike. We'll see. Hope I'm right. I still have the Thunderbike that I kind of used the parts for to make this one work. I got to put this one back together. I hate seeing it discombobulated. I really do. So, and plus, I have yet to clean it. I know in the last video I said, hey, we're going to take a bit and clean it. I'll show you how to do that. I'll show you how to further take it apart and put it back together and all that stuff. Okay, so let me go ahead and get that clamp off the card, and we will start boring the hole out there for that drive gear, turning it into an idle gear. This should be fun, guys. Boy, I was just getting ready to get this off the card. I was just looking at the back there, boy, and you can tell he had the, it looks like the part number only had 10 cents on it, and this is funny. It looks like he's trying to get the pen to write, you know what I mean? It just struck me funny. I love the stuff that hasn't been off the card that you actually get to use, because, let me see if I can get it open here. I really don't care about the package much. There you go, good. This is the first fresh air this bugger's hit since, what, 1963 or something? Okay, so good. We have the idle gear clamp. Now we've got to get the idle gear. We've got to get that hole bored out. And I've got a drill bit. And I've also got, let me see here. Yeah, this bugger. It gradually gets wider. It's like a grinder barrel bit that comes to a point. So after we get the hole a little bit better there with the drill bit, I'm going to get this and just get it just right for that idle gear. So let's go ahead and do that next. Okay, good. Got my needle nose pliers, getting ready to do it here. I'm not going to drill it out. It'll be a little bit too loud for the camera there, but I'm just going to put it right there in the center and go slow and see if we can get that hole just a little bit bigger. Give me just a sec. Just wanted to show you about halfway through, going to take my time, and it looks like we're doing real good right now. Just got the hole bored out. I put the gear in the Thunderbike there, just checking it, and it's got enough play. It works good. I'm going to go ahead and shine that up a little bit with the wire brush on the Dremel that I have, just to make it look a little bit better and get some of the little burrs off there. And it should come out a lot smoother that way. Look better too. Just a sec. All right, good. It cleaned up real good. Got the burrs off, cleaned it up. Now, let's just for fun, let's go ahead and put the clamp on. There we go. First time that clamp's ever been used, guys. First time. Looks good, doesn't it? Looks good. So we're well on our way getting the bike put back together here. Again, I'm considering making a duplicate of this. I really want one for the trike. You know, I don't want it to be without there. So I really think that maybe later this afternoon we'll go ahead and tackle that. But right now we're getting this bugger put back together. Okay, here's where we're at. I got the idle gear in, the clamps on, it's working. I just touched it to the transformer, it's working. I still need to take this thing apart and oil it. Let me do this. I'm going to totally put this back together again. I'll put the just everything back on it, you know, and I'll get the handlebar in and all that stuff. Let me go ahead and do that first, and then I'll show you how I disassemble it and the tools I use and things like that. Just a sec. Boy, I like that thing put back together, and yeah, I know it. I'm getting ready to take it apart again. The first thing you got to do when you're dealing with the Thunderbikes is you got to get the handlebar out. That's the first thing you got to do to discombobulate it. I've either used an awl, I've got an awl here, or a small screwdriver. But either way, what you do is you have to literally push it in through his grip to get that out a little bit. Once it gets started, it usually just comes right out. Now the driver, right off, all set. The gas tank, right off, all set. You can take the fender and the light off. You got to pry the front bars off just a little bit, but they come off. So let's go ahead and do that. Get that right off for us. Okay, only takes a sec. Now we're still dealing with the two clamps. We have the idle gear clamp, and we also have, I don't know if you'd call this the front part of the chassis engine clamp or whatever, but you have that small one. The idle gear clamp, very, very easy. Again, small screwdriver, you can use an awl, but I just stick it under there, lift up a little bit, and it should come snapping off. There we go. The idle gear, first thing you gotta do, just take that out or else it will fall out. Now we still have to address the gear that's down here, this one down here. We gotta get that bugger out. Again, use your small screwdriver. And if you just get that off a little bit, it should just pop right off. There it goes, guys. Now, the front tire, it's just about out. I can see it from here, it's just about out. We can get that out, done. Now this bugger's ready to open up, okay? It is ready to open up. The back wheel is going to come off, okay? The magnets and everything will be set down in the bottom part, but you just lift this way, you lift toward yourself, and you should have everything down there. And boy, doesn't look too bad. I have never cleaned this bugger. It just doesn't look too bad. Okay, now the normal cleaning procedures for the brushes, I always do this. I'm going to swing around here. I've got a project going on over here, but the brushes, if you want to clean them, you just, like, you put your finger on them. These have already been cleaned, and then you just drag them over the paper. Just drag them over the paper, and then, I got bugs in here, guys. Guys, I tell you what, on a side note, I really, really want to take this garage and turn it into a slot car world. My wife's car will not be there. I've got a 2-car garage, and I need help turning it into a slot car world. I need a man cave. I got plenty of room. This is all I got right now. So if anybody's a carpenter, knows how to turn a garage into a slot car man cave room, let me know, guys. I'm open for it. I'm tired of the bugs in here. I'm tired of how humid it is here in Florida and trying to do these videos for you guys. I plan on air conditioning this area and just really getting it going. But man, I'm gonna need some help with this bugger. I'm really gonna need some help. So anyways, back to the Thunderbike. We will get the brushes clean. The brushes springs, we'll clean those. We'll clean the shoes, that type of thing. I'll take the wire brush to the bottom of the com plate there and clean that up. Boy, it doesn't look too bad though, does it? No, it really doesn't. Now this back tire should come out also. There it goes. So that's as disassembled as I need it to get it cleaned, okay? I'll probably take the wire brush to those gears, again, the bottom of the com plate, the gear in there, and just get everything cleaned up. And when I'm talking about the wire brush on the Dremel, very quickly, I don't want it to be too loud. Maybe I can turn it down. But here's what I do, guys. I'll just show you. I'm gonna put the brush after I got it turned on. I'm gonna put it on the bottom of the plate and just watch how quick it cleans it. Wow, that's it. It's just that quick. So that's the technique as far as cleaning it. I've seen some guys use erasers and all kind of stuff, and it takes quite a while. Good. That's a great technique. It's the fastest technique I ever found. It really works good. So let me get, again, I'll go ahead and clean the gears up and get this bugger all shined up for us. Okay, very good. Just getting ready. I cleaned everything up. I took the wire brush to everything I was talking about earlier. I'm getting ready to put the front magnet back in. And we have to put the brushes. I cleaned the brushes there over on the paper there. They came out really good. They had some old, I don't know what's on there, carbon oil, or I don't know what the heck's on there. But anyways, it's off and they are shine clean. Now here's the tricky part, guys. We have to get this top plate back on. We got to get the back wheel in, the front wheel in, the fender in. You know, it all seems to happen just about at once. So let's go ahead and get that back tire. I tell you what, yeah, let's go ahead and get that in there. Let's see if we can get that in there. I tell you what, no, let's not. This is the hardest part. You gotta, you see how I lift it up towards me, and then I'm gonna put it in over this little post, and then I'm gonna go ahead and slip it in there. This is always the funnest part, and you guys know what I mean by fun, right? Here we go. Now, if it articulates right, if that spins, yes, it does spin. So good, we got it on the first attempt. Guys, go ahead and do this. put your gear in there. Put that gear in and get it articulating right. Good. We're going to oil this as we go. I've said that before. So now's a good time to oil in there. And I like a little bit more of a thinner viscosity with the oil. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to oil that little post right there. I know, remember the old red oil that Aurora had? How thick it was? Some guys like that. Some guys really like that. They do. I rather go with something a little bit thinner. Reason being is when I clean the pieces, it seems like I can get that thinner oil off a little bit easier. Now, go ahead and put that engine clamp on. Make sure it's in place properly. Let's get that back wheel where it should be. Give me just a sec. Kind of trying to widen it and slip it in there. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, that's articulating just fine. Now, let me point this out. See if I can get some light on it here for us. The gear here, so there you go. The gear here and here articulate. So it's going to have to be some oil on those two. You see how they move? You move one, the other moves. Plus over here and here and here. Those all are places to where you're going to need some oil right now. So let's take care of those. Just a little bit of a drop right there. Not even a drop, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I usually wipe the excess away. Good. Wipe the excess away. Good. That's all you need. That's all you need right there, guys. Okay? Good. Oh, and on a side note, and they're hard to come by. I did find some replacement tires that are in the mail. They're coming. So this thing barely just moves on the track, and I'm hoping with the replacement tires, we'll get this thing going around the track properly. It'll never catch this one because of the stability of it being a drawing, but it'll be going around the track hopefully a lot better. Okay, so we got that put back together. Now, there's two things you can do first. Either you can put the light in the, the little fender in. You can put that in. Or I suggest you do the clamp first. You can do either or, but with my fat fingers, I like putting the clamp in first, okay? It seems like it's easier for me to get in. And what I'm going to do is just press it down with the screwdriver and see if we can get it to snap in place. It should only take a second. There we go. Yep, that's good. That's good. Now, I feel more comfortable about working on it. With the clamps off, it's like, is this thing going to fall apart? You know, what's going to happen? It's going to fall apart? Okay, now this part, you got to widen the front of the or the top of the handlebars to get this in a little bit. So what I do is I just pry it a little bit, get it in, and then it should set in there nicely. And you'll feel where it sets in. There's like a little bit of a groove there. You know, it sets in real nice. Front tire, it should be very, very easy for you to put in. Should be. There you go. Let's go ahead, a little bit of oil just for fun. Man, I'm glad I got a chance to go ahead and clean this. I've never taken this one apart. I've had a number of the bikes, but this one has always been one of my favorite. I've never done this, so good. I think that when I first got it, the only modification I did do to it, and you guys probably noticed, is I put a hub on there that was chromed out instead of the yellow one that it had. Okay, so next, obviously, we have the gas tank. Gas tank goes on, right? That's just right in place. Driver, next, goes right in place. Now, the driver can move just a little bit. You see that play in the handlebars there? Just be mindful of that. What I like to do is and another thing. Last weekend, I had to clean this. It had rust all over it. I had to take the wire brush, and I was going around, and I got it cleaned up. Reason I wanted to get the rust off there, oxidation, whatever you want to call it, is because when you're sliding it through the guy's hand, it was tough to get out. I didn't want to break his hand, the grip, or anything like that. You know what? So just start it a little bit. Just start it in there. There we go. Okay. Make sure we got it. Good. No, I can feel it. Yeah, there you go. Now, go ahead and put them on, and it should slide through nicely. You shouldn't have to get out a rubber mallet to get it in or anything like that. It should slide through fairly easy. So I got it through his hand, got it through the handle or the grip on the bike there, and I'm going to push it down. Good. So looking at it, it's flush. That's where you want it. There you have it, guys. Done and done. I'm still considering, and I'll wait till this afternoon when I get a little bit more time, if I will have time rather, to do the reproduction of the gas tank there. Okay, I don't want to just let this not have one. It's kind of like you see the flaw and you want to fix it. You want to fix it. Okay, so anyways, guys, that's how you take them apart, put them back together. The Thunderbikes, we're getting very, very close to having the trike 100% completed. And then I'm thinking the other day, if I go ahead and make the gas tank, you got to paint it silver, right? Well, I got the Molotov pen. I might paint it chrome. I don't know. I was just thinking out loud. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I've had a request on how to oil these things and take them apart, so I wanted to show you this. And I've got a clean Thunderbike ready for the track. All right, guys, hope you had fun. See ya. I know, how dare me, right? I didn't even put it on the track yet, my fault. Okay, man, it just doesn't go nearly as good as that trike. You hear that spinning, that back wheels are just spinning there, you know what? Oh, good, we got a little bit coming in there straight away. You just can't. If I go any faster around the turns, like, yeah, there you go. I mean, you're done. You're absolutely done. You're absolutely done. And again, look, I just got the trike on. Look at this thing. You can actually race it. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? I hope you guys take it upon yourself to do a trike. I really do. It's a blast racing it. I've always liked the Thunderbikes, but they tip and the back wheel is horrible as far as trying to find new rubber for those. I did do this years ago as far as the back tire. I know I made a video about it, but you can get neoprene washers. And I went to one of the hardware stores, and they had neoprene washers that were very similar in size. The thickness I had to sand down a little bit, and I got them to work. And they were like the best replacement tires for the Thunderbikes here. They're absolutely wonderful. But be mindful, if you're sanding neoprene, you've got your work cut out. Neoprene, if you guys don't know, neoprene is like wetsuit material. So it's rubber, but it's really pliable. And when you try to sand it, it's horribly, it's gonna take you a while. Can it be done? Yes. Gonna take you a while? Yes. All right, guys, I just like put my stuff around the track, showing you that what we did work. All right, guys, once again, have fun. See ya. I know I just ended off twice. I know I did, guys. But I'm serious about turning this 2-car garage into a slot car world, having it air conditioned and everything I need. I need help. Anybody can send me a carpenter or a crew, and we'll get it done or whatnot. But I've got plenty of room here. Again, once my wife's car is not here, this whole 2-car garage, again, slot car world. All right, guys. Once again, see ya.